Overcoming fears.
Overcoming fears. We have split this chapter into 4 points.
Preparation of speech. Selection of topic. Collection of information. Style and humor.
Let us begin this chapter with the first point, and that is preparation of speech.
Preparation of speech.
The first and foremost step to overcome the public fear is to believe in oneself. Remember, when you start to prepare a speech, you should keep in mind a lot of factors, namely,
The type of audience. The duration of the speech. The contents of the speech. The aids to help deliver the speech, such as projectors, leaflets, notebooks, etc. The use of words in a simple and easy manner so that it can be easily understood. The outline of the speech.
Besides, when one has prepared an outline of the speech, it is always advisable to take the opinion of your teacher, your friend, and make the necessary corrections. Keep in mind, your rehearsals at home can give you several chances, but the audience will not give you a second chance. If this happens, you need to look for a new audience. We can summarize this point in the simple quotation.
It takes 1 hour of preparation for each minute of presentation time. By Wayne Burgraff.
Let us go to the second point, that is selection of topic.
Selection of topic.
A good public speaker must consider the pros and cons of the topic and make sure that his point of view does not end with any prejudice. Let us have a look at the skit below to simplify the second point.
Hello, how's life?
Rocking!
And what makes you say that?
Well, I had to make a presentation at work yesterday.
Yes, I'm listening. Please continue.
I chose the topic Global Recession.
Then the experience must have been brilliant, right?
Indeed, the audience enjoyed it very much.
Oh, that's the way to go. That's the right topic at the right time.
I studied the spectators' issue and how to tackle them too.
So, did you also give them some tips to overcome this economic slowdown?
Undoubtedly, yes. They left the hall with a ray of optimism and hope.
Congratulations!
Thanks a lot.
Oh, mention not.
Let us go ahead with the third point, that is collection of information.
Collection of information.
We are fairly certain that knowledge is available at the tip of fingers. Knowledge is available everywhere in the form of books, magazines, periodicals, internet, and so forth. But have you ever thought that too much information can confuse you? It is very essential that you obtain information from well-known resources with genuine authenticity. Hence, you must make it a point to have the right statistics to talk about figures. Do follow this quotation.
Speak clearly if you speak at all. Carve every word before you let it fall. By Oliver Wendell Holmes.
Let us go to the last point, and that is style and humor.
Style and humor.
Sometimes one wonders the significance of style come humor. Think about it. If there was no humor, it would be so boring. Thus, we're trying to improve our humor in every walk of life. And the art of public speaking is no different. However, when we talk about humor, we should make it a point that it doesn't hurt anyone. Do keep in mind these 3 points.
Humor is very important because it makes you feel vibrant if you are sleepy. It makes you creative in making others laugh. The audience is absolutely awake and listening to you with rapt attention.
In fact, when you're humorous and the public doesn't respond to you, then be sure they find your talk dull and ineffective. Style is what you identify yourself with. It can be your dress, your voice, or your body language. Let us view a skit on the same.
Hi friends, if I say the names Michael Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton, Ayrton Senna, Damon Hill, then what sport comes to your mind? That's right, Formula One racing. And that's what I'm going to be talking to you about today. Formula One racing is the topmost motor car racing championship in the world. Even though people have been racing cars ever since their invention, Formula One racing started in 1950. The first race was held on 13th May 1950 at the Silverstone circuit in Great Britain. In its current format, Formula One racing season starts in March and ends in October. There are 17 races held all over the world on every alternate Sunday. The venues range from Australia, America, Germany, France, Spain, China, and so on. The format is such that on Friday is a practice day, so the drivers can drive around the track. On Saturday, the drivers qualify for the race, so that basically the driver with the fastest race time gets to start at the front of the race grid. On Sunday is the actual race. There are 10 teams of 2 drivers each. That means there are 20 drivers in the race. The format for scoring is such that the top 8 finishing drivers get points. At the end of the racing season, the driver with the maximum number of points is crowned the champion. In 2007, Kimi Raikkonen for Ferrari was the champion, while in 2008, Lewis Hamilton of the McLaren team was crowned champion. Formula One is such a competitive sport that in 2008, Lewis Hamilton beat his closest rival by a single point. Little bit about the car. Well, over the years, a lot of improvement has been done with regards to safety, reliability, and the speed. Talking about safety, there has been no fatality in Formula One since 1994. That shows you how well the risks are handled and the commitment towards safety. About the car, well, Formula One cars can go from 0 to 160 kilometers per hour and back to 0 in under 5 seconds. Compare that to your normal car that goes from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 14 to 16 seconds, and you realize how fast these cars are. Formula One cars have 2.4-liter V8 engines that give out 700 to 780 horsepower and have a top level of 18,000 revolutions per minute. All said and done, making a Formula One car is extremely a tough job. Did you know that every Formula One car has approximately 80,000 parts? That means even with an efficiency of 99.9%, there are 80 parts that still are not functioning correctly. That, my friends, is the wonder that is the Formula One car. Since 2008, there has been an Indian team on the Formula One grid. That's right, Vijay Mallya's Force India team is now racing in Formula One. Well, I hope I've been able to interest you in Formula One. So, when will I be seeing you on the grid? Thank you for listening. Any questions?